Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Lucky Wolf, and today I'm been doing some more VGC Regulation F battles in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. And today I'm going to be using this kind of balanced team that I built. I do want to give a shout out to Sableye. So I had been working with 5 of these Mons previously, and I didn't really know how I wanted to round out the team, and then Sableye did post a video with a very similar core that had Latias. And before I had been using Iron Bundle. Before I had been using Bundle, but I did see Sableye's video with the Latias, so I did add the Latias to this team, so I do want to make sure I link Sableye. Please make sure to check them out. Sableye does absolutely amazing VGC content, but this is kind of the balancy team that I have kind of been working on in Regulation F so far, and I do have the rental code, so please feel free to use it, test it. I do not believe it's optimized yet. I'm gonna be honest. I do not believe it's optimized yet. I think that there's a couple things, a couple Pokemon, a couple sets that could be different. I honestly do sometimes miss the Iron Bundle in the Latias spot. However, the Latias really does seal up some weaknesses with fighting types, because with the Iron Bundle I had 3 fighting type weaknesses, so Latias honestly does kind of seal that up. I also like the stayability, I like the speed control, everything like that. I think additionally, the item on Latias could be Rocky Helmet. I think Rocky Helmet is very good on Latias, and we could be running something like a Citrus Berry Amoonguss or even a Mental Herb Amoonguss just to really get in our opponent's head. So I think that those are some things that are also worth testing. Additionally, I think the Amoonguss spot, it would be very worthwhile testing a Rillaboom in the Amoonguss spot. It gives you terrain control, it gives you another fake out if you're running U-turn, it gives you another pivot. Additionally, it does, like, the terrain control is what I think is incredibly important. Sometimes we do the Kingambit and the Incineroar, but depending on the team, honestly, Psyspam, I've been playing a good bit with this team, so honestly, Psyspam, especially Psyspam Trick Room, can be a bit of a hard matchup. So just some things to kind of think about with this team. Also, I think Kingambit could be very good rocking an Assault Vest. Gives you more stay power, it gives you the option to have something like the Iron Head, because we are running Mono Dark type moves on this Kingambit. I think also the Kingambit could be Terra Dark to get even more damage out. For now, I am Terra Flying, as I do think the other thing is specifically the Landorus Eye matchup is a little bit scary, so you can go for that flying type, and then you are immune to the ground type moves. So just some kind of thoughts that I'm having, but please, please, please feel free to use the team. Let me know what you think. I think the base is fairly solid. I do think the base is fairly solid, and I'm really hoping I can show that off in today's video. So, I talked a lot. I talked a lot just now. So, without further ado, let's hop into some games. First game of today. Ooh, they have Triple Dog! Okay, that's so exciting. I personally love the legendary dogs. I love Suicune, I love Raikou, and I love Entei. They also have possible double Prankster. Meowstic does get Prankster, as well as the Whimsicott does get Prankster, and then they have our Chaludon to round it out. So what am I thinking here? I do like the Kingambit, honestly. I do like Gambit. That means if they're packing Snarl on any of their Pokemon, then they are a little bit more wary to go for the Snarl, because they would be boosting my Kingambit. So honestly, I don't hate something like the Flutter Kingambit. I think that puts on a really decent amount of pressure. I do think I want some form of redirection this game, whether it is my Ogerpon or whether it is my Amoonguss here. I think both are quite good. Follow Me is definitely better, because even if they are Goggles or a Grass type, they still have to obey the Follow Me. You know, I'm actually gonna do this. With this in the back and not timeout, I talk too much. I just talk too much. Okay. But I think I like this. Honestly, this is a game I do believe a case could be made for all of my Pokemon here. I think Latias is quite good here as well. I think that, oh my gosh, the lead card. I think that, Latias is quite good here. I think that Kudama could be quite good here as well. Okay. Okay, there's not too much that threatens my Amoonguss here. Honestly, I don't really, so the issue is, I don't really want to lose my Flutter Mane. I can go Dazzle Rage Powder, and I do like that. But I also think there's a world where I swap into my Incineroar. I think there's a world where I swap into my Incineroar, and okay, they're gonna Terra. This could be Terra Grass coming in. I think maybe the better play would be swap into Incineroar here. Oh! Okay, maybe they're going for Ice Beam then. Maybe they are targeting the Amoonguss here. Our Amoonguss is pretty bulky. I'll have to see how much this does. We will get a good amount of damage off, though. I kind of wish I went Moonblast to get even more. Oh, that does so much. Oh, that does so much damage. Okay. They are going for the Ice Beam. Cool, okay. Let's see how much this does. Oh, Amoonguss be eaten! Oh, they have Dark Pulse. That's kind of cool. And they're leftovers. Okay, I was gonna say, we did way too much damage. We did way too much damage for that to be... We did way too much damage for that to be Assault Vest. So here, I'm honestly... You know... With the Terra, we should KO, probably not the Suicune, but we will KO the Archulodon. And here, I'm gonna hard swap into my Incineroar. I think it's worth getting health back on my Amoonguss, especially if this picks up the KO. Like, I don't think that they can KO my Flutter here. So this feels good. I can set up Fake Out for next turn. And I go for the Terra. This way, I don't have to be scared of the Archulodon, right? Because I KO the Archulodon, and then I don't feel wildly threatened. I don't feel wildly threatened by the Suicune, because we did see we outspeed. I think Protect Tailwind, honestly, could be kind of a cool play from my opponent here. Okay, I think they might be going for it. But I think I got enough health back on my Amoonguss to be fine here. Honestly, I will say the Stellar Terra looks kind of nice on Suicune. Okay, yep, we didn't pick up, as I didn't think we would, and they do Tailwind. But now I get to Fake Out. The Archulodon. I cannot go for Fake Out on the Suicune here. I'm actually really curious if Suicune can KO me. Can KO the Incineroar, at least. I could hard swap, but I don't think it's worth losing my... Flutter Mane here. Like, by that I mean I could swap out the Incineroar and bring in the Amoonguss, but I think it's worth... I think it honestly might be worth losing my Incineroar here, because I will pick up a double KO. And I still have Amoonguss safe in the back. We will give them stamina, but I know they got some health back from their leftovers, but we should KO here. Okay, I'm very curious to see how much Stellar Terra Skull does. Okay, yeah. We hit him with that Dazzle, so this should be a double KO. As it is, okay. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so now we do have to work on stalling out their Tailwind. Neither of my Pokemon on the field have Protect. My Amoonguss does have Protect in the back, so I still have, like, a good pivot with the Amoonguss here. And what else did I bring? King Gambit. Okay. So if we can chip things down, Sucker Punch can do a lot of work in this endgame, I think. Wait, I just realized I'm wearing my Ham Fighter's hat, and I'm using my Ham Fighter's mug! Let's go! So much Regulation F happening right now! Okay. Okay, this is definitely a bit of a precarious spot, I'll be honest with you. I am quite weak to fire types here. Can't intimidate either of these Pokemon. I could parting. I could go for the parting here. I'm gonna Dazzle, and if I can, I'm gonna parting shot the Entei. They actually thundered, and they hit. Dang! Okay, we're alive. That's insane. Let's go. Oh, you Eruption. You're special, Entei. Oh, okay. Fluttermane easily lives that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we easily live that. Okay, cool. So this is not ideal, but the fact that you're a special Entei, and we have Sucker Punch on the board feels very good. And we do so much damage there. I do think I bring out the King Gambit. I do think I bring out the King Gambit here. They have been chipped down quite a bit. So I'm gonna go Dazzle again. I'm gonna go Sucker Punch on the Raikou to ensure they cannot double up the Fluttermane, I think. Yeah, I want to ensure they can't double up the Fluttermane. So we pick up the Raikou here. I'll have to see if they're locked into the Eruption. Fluttermane should live. If they go for Eruption... Oh, they actually go Scorching. I actually forgot or didn't know. Didn't know that Entei got Scorching. That's kind of cool. They don't get the burn, though, and now we just have Sucker Punch. Honestly, this endgame did kind of get away from me. We had a really good start, but the endgame... I know it doesn't look that close, but I swear it's close. Oh, they're actually mixed. Okay. I swear it's close. So Sucker Punch doesn't go off because they went for the Extreme Speed. Extreme Speed has a higher priority than Sucker Punch. But I think it's just always safe. Excuse me. I think it's just always safe. Excuse me. I think it's just always safe to go for what I went for there. Yeah. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, I will say, I do think the endgame kind of got away from me. I'm trying to think. I think it was still correct to go for the Terra. I think it was still correct to go for the Terra on my Flutter to ensure that I picked up the KO. However, I think I could have done some more early pivoting because they had Entei and I had two Pokemon weak to fire in the back. So that is something I do need to play a little bit. I need to be thinking a little bit more ahead with the team, I think. I'm still learning. Balance is not what I personally would call my strong suit, but I'm really trying to learn. So I think I needed to think more ahead there, and I needed to have a board where I stalled out their Tailwind better without letting them get Entei in and me having two fire weak Pokemon in the back, I think. But besides that, I'm pretty happy with how I played the early game, so let's hop into another game. Early game. Let's hop into another game. Game number 2. Oh my gosh, 2 Suicunes. 2 Suicunes in 2 games. We freaking love to see it. I actually think Suicune's very good. I used Suicune on a Metagross team. Maybe last week? A couple days ago? I don't know, because I don't understand time. But I did use Suicune and Metagross, and Suicune actually just put in so much work. Icy Wind, Tailwind, Scald, Snarl, Roar. Like, Suicune has very good bulk, cannot be flinched, cannot be intimidated, which matters less because it's a special attacker, but I think it's still a phenomenal Pokemon. Okay, so we're both kind of rocking kind of balancy teams, to be honest. And this one's definitely a little tough. I do think I like something like this. I do think I want to go my Incineroar here, and once again, I am scared of, like, the Thunderclap. I am a little... I could honestly go double redirection here, and I don't even hate that. Like, instead of Incineroar, I could just bring double redirection. Is that kind of insane? The Intimidate just feels so good. But I also kind of like the double redirect here. So, I'm gonna test it. Look, we're here to test. I'm gonna test the double redirect here. I personally really like that. Again, it could be a mistake, and in maybe like a game 2 situation, I would maybe consider bringing Incineroar, or the Latias, honestly. I think a case could be made for all of my Pokemon in this game, but I think this is what I want to do. I do like King Gambit here, I do like Specs, that's a great card. I do like Specs Flutter here. So we're just gonna kind of see how this goes. Okay, they went Incineroar Raging Bolt. Okay, that's actually fine. Okay. We do get the Defiant boost immediately, which I like, and they cannot fake out my Flutter. So, I kind of want to tear my Flutter, though I don't believe that's correct. This is a little bit readable. This is a little bit readable here, but I'm gonna Moonblast and Protect. I feel like I should Moonblast the Incineroar here. Because I do actually think I won't KO. Well, then I should just Dazzle. I just want some good damage, I think. I'm gonna Moonblast and Protect here. They're gonna cancel the battle. Why? 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 There are so many things you could do! No! Okay. I think I do go after the Incineroar because with the Mons that I have, with the redirection, because I brought double redirection, right? And one of the redirection pieces I have is the Amoonguss, which is going to be taking very little damage from the Raging Bolt. So I think if I can get myself in a situation where I can just get redirection and then +1 King Gambit to either Sucker Punch or Kowtow, I feel very good. And I'll be getting, and if they go after the King Gambit, then I'll be getting just continual, really good damage with my Flutter. So I don't think that game was over by any means. By any means. Like, that turn they could have gone Calm Mind, they could have really capitalized, they could have gone Calm Mind, Parting Shot into my Flutter. I would still get a good bit of damage off, but, you know, like, I don't know. I just feel like, sure, I was in a decent spot, but that game is far from over. So, I mean, obviously we're gonna do another game. Okay. Third game for today, y'all. I have tried to record this battle so many times. My game quit out. Like, I don't mean there was a communication error. My full game, like, I went through team preview, we got into the first turn, and then my full game shut down. Fully shut down. Why? And it was against Size Spam! And that's a matchup I really need help with. It's like, I actually wanted to play that matchup to get some practice, but no, the game was like, no, playing against Size Spam for you. So, please, send me your good vibes. I'm really hoping we can get through this game. Ooh, that's a cool team. Okay. Walking Wake. Archaludon. They also have the Weather. Kingdra. Ogerpon. And they've the very nice Entei. Okay, what do I like here? What do I like? Is there a reason I don't do something like Flutter Incineroar? I really like Flutter Incineroar here. I'm a little bit scared to bring the Latias. I think there's a lot that hits Latias pretty hard. I don't mind these two Mons in the back, but that might just be a little... I like the threat of Sucker Punch here, but I like, similarly to the first game that we played today, I don't want to have a board that is just too weak to the Entei, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna try to adjust from that first game, and I'm gonna try bringing my Ogerpon here. Okay. Okay. Air balloon. I don't have any ground type moves. I don't have a single... Wait, do I have a single ground type move on this team? I don't think so. Okay. This position sometimes does trick me. This position really does sometimes trick me, where I want to tear up my Flutter Mane right away. I just can't decide if I need to save the Terra. Like, I think for now, I like not going for the Terra on my Ogre Pawn, actually. I think I do want to go for the fake out here. They probably protect. But I think I do want to go for the fake out. I think I just want to pump out some damage here. And then hopefully next turn a double up will KO the Archaludon. If not, I can probably hard swap this next turn. Okay, they did not go for the protect, so I get a decent amount of damage here. Stamina does go up, but I don't mind that as much. No more air balloon, which truly does not matter here. We get a massive Dazzle off. Not AV, so that's gotta be... Oh my gosh, I was like, that's gotta be a 2-shot. And it sure as heck is! Cool. And we are faster, they set up Veil. That's not gonna be enough to save you. That is not gonna be enough to save you here. I don't think. Let me see how much I did to the... Let me see how much I did. It might be. It might be. Okay. I do think I want a parting shot. I'm gonna Dazzle. I could hard swap here, but I don't think it's worth it. Okay, I'm just gonna go for this Razzle Dazzle. I'm very curious to see if this does KO. It doesn't. Okay. I think not picking up the KO there is actually fine, because we can pick it up next turn. And then I'm also... Okay, you Blizzard for 0 damage. We're good. Okay. Scary stuff. Okay, but this way, I do keep my Incineroar safe. I can bring my Incineroar in for another pivot. So I could have picked up that KO, but I don't even think it's particularly worth it. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna bring in my Ogre Pawn here. And let's see who they bring in. Maybe I was wrong about picking up a KO, but it just feels so good to know that I have my healthy Incineroar safely in the back as a swap in to reset Fake Out instead of being stuck in. Yeah, I think ultimately I'm happy with what I went for. Here I'm gonna Dazzling Gleam, and I am just gonna Horn Leech here. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I don't, yeah, so the Dazzle should always pick up the Ninetales. The Dazzle should always pick up the Ninetales here. We'll get decent damage. I could have also swapped in my Incineroar again, but I don't think it's worth it. That's so much damage. Oh my gosh, that's like through Veil too. Okay, let's see who's faster. I would think I am there. Okay, I could have followed me. That's insane. That's kind of wild. I'm actually shocked that I could have just gone for follow me there. Maybe I should have. I can go for follow me next turn though. We get the Horn Leech. Yeah, that's a great bit of damage. They are faster, which I am surprised about. This Ogre Pawn spread is actually leftover. Yeah, I'm not going to show the Amoonguss yet. This Ogre Pawn spread is actually leftover from when I used a Heartflame Mask, so I'm very fast. I am very, very fast. Okay, we get the Intimidates off. That's fantastic. Okay. Fake Out Follow Me looks so weird. Fake Out Follow Me literally looks so weird. I wonder if it's a speed tie. I wonder how fast they are. If Incineroar gets KO'd, I think that's fine, honestly. I do think that's fine. So I'm gonna do this. They might Spiky Shield. I think that's also fine. They do. Okay. So I get a little bit of chip damage. They also get a little bit of chip damage because I did go for the Horn Leech here. Okay, they're also... Okay, they're slower. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, do I follow me here? That's the big question. I'm gonna knock off. I could... I'm gonna knock off... Okay, this endgame is a little bit suspect. Is definitely a little bit suspect. Okay, I'm gonna knock off and I'm gonna Horn Leech here. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, they do Ivy Cudgel, so again, I could've just followed Mead, which is wild, but we are alive. Do they go for a spread move? We pick up the KO, so we are now in a 2v... Sorry, we are in a 3v1 situation. So I really could've followed Mead there. The thing is, though, I just think it's always worth it to pick up that KO. Okay, they go for Focus Energy, but I'm faster. And I can still Rage Powder with a Moongus. Like, if they're Goggles for some reason, I get this knockoff for some damage. It's not crazy. Scope Lens, okay, cool. Snow stopped, cool. The parting shot really doesn't matter. So I go for Flare Blitz here. I'm going for Flare Blitz to KO myself, and I'm gonna Spiky Shield. So this way I know that I'm faster, they're gonna cancel. Okay, honestly, you have crits on your side, right? You have crits on your side. But I think I always just go for Spiky and Flare Blitz, that way I can KO myself, I can get my Amoonguss in safely, I can go Rage Powder and Horn Leech. We also saw that I'm faster, so I feel like even if they crit the Draco Meteor onto my... Amoonguss, I think I always live that, and so that affords me three Horn Leeches, and I'm faster, because I go Rage Powder, Horn Leech, Rage Powder, Horn Leech, and then my Amoonguss is KO'd, and then I still get another Rage Powder off. So I just think I was always safe in that endgame. Again, I could have been follow me. I could have been going for Follow Me, but just not knowing what the set was on the Kingdra, I didn't want them to go for, like, a Draco Meteor onto my, like, if they go Draco Meteor onto my, Incineroar, and they crit my Incineroar, and they KO my Incineroar, and then I don't get anything that turn, so... I just think it was worth it. I honestly just think it was worth it to not follow me there, but I could have followed me because they were going for water attacks, and Ogerpon does have Water Absorb. So again, I think I played that one... I think I played that one okay. Again, balance is not exactly my forte, but I'm really trying to learn this balance team, and I really like the tools this balance team does give you. Unfortunately, I know this is a pretty short video, but I did waste like 10 minutes trying to just record that one game, and my software quit out on me, that I couldn't find someone to battle, so I'm gonna call it there for today, but thank you so much for watching. I very much do appreciate it. If you did enjoy the content at any time, please feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. If not, feel free to do exactly none of that, and I hope everybody has an absolutely amazing day. Okay, that's it from me. Bye!